Hey Taurus, hi. Thank you so much for joining me here. So happy to see you guys here in 2022. Thank you so much for all the support and love last month. You have no idea how much it energizes me and just fills up my heart that you guys, that we're building this community is going up. So this is going to be, as per usual, a 12 card reading with 6 cards for Taurus and 6 cards for the person they're connected to. This month I'm using Wild Unknown Tarot and Shadowscapes Tarot. And I'm just going to go ahead and get into the smudge and into the shuffle. This video is time-stamped. If you want to fast forward to the beginning of the reading, go ahead and touch the timestamp in the description box. The heck. Ascendant Masters. Holy Spirit, I'm open to and grateful for messages for Taurus this January 2022. Please have the messages be clear and true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, well, there we go. I'll take them both, all right? Okay, Taurus. All right, on the bottom of your deck, you have Five of Pentacles. Okay, so for some reason, I feel like this has to do with a state of lack, maybe, Taurus. Okay, maybe you're fearing that you're not going to have enough of something. Okay, so like enough time or enough money or enough energy or enough some kind of resources. All right. Your person has Son of Wands reversed, which is the Knight of Wands reversed. So it looks like your person is stabilizing. Okay. They're not thinking about, they're not having so many, being pulled in so many directions or having so many things to do or thinking so many things are important. All right. Um, you know, all right. They might be narrowing their focus. All right. So in your current energy, your person has Nine of Swords. So there's some anxiety about something. Maybe it's about narrowing their focus. Okay. Or maybe they're worried for you because you're currently in this Two of Pentacles energy where you're trying to balance maybe your work and your relationship or this dynamic, and another thing. Okay, maybe your person, it seems like a concern more than like real anxiety. I feel like maybe your person is just concerned for you or for something, maybe they want to help you out somehow. All right. In your feelings, your person has Nine of Cups, which means they're really content right now with you, Taurus. They're in their sweet spot. Okay. They're very content. They're happy right now with where they are, what they have, where they're at. And by that, I mean with you, because this is how they feel about you. So they're really content right now. All right. Taurus, you have Ace of Wands. This is a good card to get like together, you guys. This is like a very like a sweet spot, a fun, exciting, like a sexy, maybe you guys are in like you guys are in a good place. All right. Maybe you guys are, this is like a great look for intimacy. Okay. Maybe you guys are increasing your intimacy, your physical intimacy, or your emotional intimacy. Maybe you guys are getting closer, drawing closer to one another. Um, maybe this has caused some worry. It looks like with Son of Wands reverse, maybe your person is focusing on you, where they might have had multiple people or multiple things taking their attention before. It looks like they're no longer focusing on multiple things, but you are focusing on a couple things, Taurus, not necessarily another person, but something about you need, like you think you're not going to have enough. So you're trying to juggle things right now. All right. But together, emotionally, it looks like you guys are in a good place. All right. What you're planning. All right. Your person has strength in their plans. So maybe they're planning to strengthen their resolve or resist temptation. This is a lot of times, these two things both say resist temptation. Okay. Maybe that's what they're doing right now. And they're planning to continue doing so. And they're winning. All right. Love wins. All right. They got the lion has a rose in its mouth. They're trying to stay strong and they plan to do so. All right. You have Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So there's like a little bit of an imbalance as far as like you might be focusing on work or like resources really, really heavily. And your person seems to be doing some inner work, okay? Whereas you're doing like outer work. Okay, or maybe you guys are both doing some inner work, all right? With Strength and Eight of Pentacles together, that is, maybe you guys are work, you're doing all the work right now. You're fortifying your resources, your relationship, and each other and yourselves, which that's a good look. Good look, Taurus. Good energy, all right? I mean, I usually refrain from saying good, but I like it. Whatever. Is it it's growth. It looks like growth, okay? In your plans, your person has three, I mean, sorry, this is desires, not plans. What you desire from one another. So your person has Three of Wands, which means they desire to create a future with you, okay? Maybe you guys are starting a business together or something. Maybe you guys are starting an enterprise together, and maybe you guys are focused on that, okay? Maybe there's a little anxiety. Maybe there needs to be a little balancing of time, of resources, of the books, of something, okay? But your person is optimistic about the future of this endeavor, whether the endeavor is something separate from the relationship or whether the relationship is the endeavor and you, Taurus. Either way, they're very optimistic about this investment, about the future of this endeavor, okay? So you have the High Priestess in reverse, Taurus, from what you want from them. So it's like you want them to become vulnerable to you, okay? Or you want them to trust you. Um it looks like you guys are really, if you're not building like a specific endeavor, like an enterprise, a project, a business, if there's not something new that you're starting, and what we're talking about is your connection that you're working on, like this is really very positive, okay? It looks very mature, a worthwhile investment, okay? Like you guys are rearranging things and yourselves to be together and to grow your connection. And you want your person to be a little more vulnerable with you, and your person wants to get ready for the future. All right? Again, those are good, those are very growth mindset energies, okay? Lovely. In your challenges, your person has the High Priestess. So what you want from them is their challenge, all right? They might have trouble being vulnerable. They might have trouble trusting, all right? But it looks like they're narrowing their focus. They're trying. They're content. They feel like investing, and this is the place where the growth is, all right? Always in the challenge. This is where you're being guided to like dig in, all right? So your person is being guided to look at that, trust you, Taurus, to become vulnerable, and this is a safe place to do so, and I'm saying don't be connected, don't be attached to the outcome of the relationship, okay? Because no matter what the outcome is of the relationship or the future, that right now is your person is being called into vulnerability and transparency, because that is what they need to do right now to grow where there's into their next ascended level of themselves, and might I add, of this connection, all right? Taurus, you have 10 of Wands as your challenge. So, it looks like you're a little bit like you're pressed, you feel like you're pressed for resources, or like you have to have something to add. You have to have something to bring to the table, or you have to have a lot of money, or a lot of this, or a lot of that, or you feel like somehow you don't have enough. And this is your burden. And I feel like you're being guided to release that, all right? And I feel like you're close, maybe this person's vulnerability or trust in you is going to allow you to release the burden of feeling like you have to have or be or do so much to be in this connection, you know, or to even be who you are right now. I get the sense that maybe it's like, you maybe you feel like you should have more or do more or be more, but I don't think that's the case. Okay. It's all connected. All right. This person, if they can find it in themselves to trust you and to become vulnerable and transparent, then you will then feel more comfortable in who you are. And although you shouldn't have to wait for this, all right, it is reciprocal. All right. Because when you feel like you're enough, this person might become more transparent to you. Finally, in your advice, your person has Son of Cups, which is Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? So, what I think this is telling, what I think this is saying is, this is more than about empty romantic gestures, okay? Or really literally pour out their cup to you, you know? They're so reluctant. They're so reluctant to do so, and maybe that is the advice, is to not give you everything yet because you're not ready, because you're building, Taurus, or you feel like you're not enough. Maybe just a little at a time. They also are in this building phase of like learning to have resilience and resist temptation, and be focused on one thing, this endeavor, this project, this relationship, whatever it is that you guys are being called on. Maybe they don't need to be too emotional, all right? That might be too much for Taurus right now. Taurus, you have 9 of Wands and Judgment, okay? So I feel like this is advising you, I feel like this is advising you guys to kind of fold into one another, all right? It's okay to, like, the Judgment speaks to both of these, all right? Knight of Cups reverse is like, it's advising you that it's okay. Your person is okay to love. All right. For you, it's okay to let your guard down. It's okay. Like, you don't have to hold on. You don't have to hold back anymore. Like, it is safe. This is a safe space for you guys to explore to whatever level that you're being called to. All right. Don't miss this opportunity. And it is safe to like fold into this a little bit and be vulnerable with one another and build. Like, you are enough already, Taurus. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in 2 more readings this month, plus merch, plus all these other things I have coming up, face-to-face chats, other exclusive content, you can find a link to my Patreon, $5 a month. And all of that is yours. Starting this month, later on this month, we will have a bonus zodiac reading for each sign. We will have elemental readings available for all of the elements: fire, earth, water, and air. There will be other exclusive content, and if you feel so inclined, I would love to you to continue building with me, because I am so encouraged by your participation and the energy and the love that you guys are showing me. It really, really, really puts a fire under my butt in the best way possible. And if you don't want to do that, no problem. I love you, and let's keep building here too. With that, I will see you next time, Taurus. Later.